Hello, gamers! Welcome to Gamers Galaxie Special Edition GOG, that is for Guild of Guardians, and today we are going to be talking about the altar. And what about the altar? Well, we are taking the idol sacrifices to it and saying goodbye to them for a chance at things. But before we jump into that, I need to say hi to my good friend Woody. How are you today?
Good, WT. How are you?
Staying busy as usual, my friend. And yeah, this came out not too long ago, and they're really not. I think this is going to be around the altars. It's going to be a big part of the game, like they said in the beginning. And now we are possibly waving goodbye to our idols. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I guess there's two ways to think about it. I got my idol for free, so
Mm-hmm.
by participating in the prayer event. So that's where these things come from, right? So they were airdropped to the community during the original prayer event. So when they first launched the Altar of Sacrifice in Erie's store, and so the community has been asking for utility for these things for quite a while. So the first thing is the team has listened to the community and they have added that utility. Finally, you can sacrifice them for a chance to get a founder,
Mm-hmm.
right, or a core one or a gen one. But more interestingly, you can potentially pull a founder. For some, I think it's like the only chance they have to get like a Leah or a Tavros. So I think that's really good. I think there was a lot of speculation on the market though beforehand around these idols, and like we were talking about right before, right? Depending on how you came about getting your idol, it can be potentially devastating if you roll like a core one. If you were to roll, I don't know, like a copy of Inara or Atticus or one of the more common ones.
Yeah, for sure. When I did not get it for airdrop to me, unfortunately, which I'm just absolutely kicking myself about. But whatever, it happened. So I went on the secondary market and got mine because back then the rhetoric was, oh, if you have these, you're gonna get bonuses to in some form with crafting or something with the guilds or something. They weren't sure. So I
Hmm.
bit the bullet, paid way over value compared to what it is now. And yeah, so now I'm looking at this like, ouch, this hurts. Because it's not what I thought it was going to be. And if I don't roll a legendary, I'm done. It's done. So
Yeah,
I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum as you, but that was my choice and I will live with my choice. But yeah, I do
yeah.
like that they are providing utility for it. And do you think maybe that they do something else with these down the road, possibly after this? So for the people that did hold on to them, that there could be something down the road, or you think this is a one and done deal, or it's just too tough to tell?
I don't. I think. I think they're going to stick with this format. Obviously, they could change directions. I wouldn't look to them as having different utility in the future, but I do like this move by the team though. Like if you're just talking, not your personal situation with the idol that you are mine or whatever, but you're looking at it from the game's perspective. I think that this could become a really great reward system for for free to play and for light spenders, because this is kind of giving them access to those guardians that would be really hard for them to get in the first place. And if you always dump the token, like if you're always rewarding the token, you're kind of asking for players to continuously dump it and then for the token value to
Yep.
drop. And it already has been dropping, right, since they've been starting the leaderboard rewards.
Oh yeah, big time.
um, yeah, so I think like from the project's point of view, this is a great move. I'd love to see them sort of stick with this. And whenever they run these special events, have these idols, maybe not have it as top heavy, because I think that the endless leaderboards are already top heavy enough, right? So like the elite players are getting their share
Mm-hmm.
from the regular modes. I think this would be a great way for them to just get a bigger community of players involved, right? Like even golden idols down to, and again, not looking at the market resale piece of this, but looking at it from the player retention and player attraction perspective. I think they have something really solid here.
Yeah, there's not that many of these though, like the legendaries. So
Yeah.
if people burn them off, there's not going to be that much left over. I can't even remember the number, but I don't want to. I want to say it's not like 10,000 plus of them, but um,
No.
yeah, I'm very curious to see if they do anything with these down the road in addition to this. But it is something. They're trying things. I got to give them credit for that. Anything else you want to add to this before we head out?
No, I don't think so. No. I think it's a pretty straightforward mechanism that they brought into it, and I understand the perspective. Like, I think for me, I could either sell it now for I think like $60 or $70 or something, or I can sacrifice it. And even for me, it's kind of like, okay, well, if I end up with like an Epic or something like that, how am I going to feel about it? But I think once we get past that initial wave, I think it could really make for a great reward system down the line. So I'll leave it at that.
Yep, I agree. I think you hit it right on the head. And I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Token Trove. And if you're not in the Gamers Galaxie Discord, get in there now. Follow us on X. Lots of information. Rubik is a master. He's actually on vacation right now, so he's been a little bit MIA, but he will be back soon. And follow Woody at GameFi Nexus. The guy is a guru in GOG, and he's going to be up and coming. So if you want the latest and greatest information on how to play GOG, absolutely follow him, because that's what I do too. And I want to thank everybody tuning in from the GOG community and the Immutable ecosystem. Everybody take care. Bye-bye now.